All right, guys, welcome back to 12 About Town today. Did you know that June is Men's Health Awareness Month? Well, right on time. We've got Mr. Edward Goode here to talk a little bit about his journey, that including mental health, as well as your book. So let's just kind of start. Tell us a little bit about who you are, sir.
Well, my name is Edward Goode. I'm a recent publisher, author from Audacity, fueled by Invincible Ignorance to Win.
Yes.
The book has done well. It gave me an opportunity to speak to, using setbacks to setups and have an opportunity to overcome. There's a tools you can use in the book. There's a guide, and I use the same tools in this book as I was faced with prostate cancer. I was diagnosed in December of 2024, and I'm like, wow, and I've just endured all this and overcome that and been blessed. And now here I'm hit with this, which was a setback for me.
Yes, sir.
But after getting over the psychological depression of that and the mental strain of cancer, we start talking about mortality. I said, wow, so here's an opportunity for me to use the same tools that I used to get over through Audacity, which is in the book, to use it to fight cancer. And so I think it's an opportunity for me to be a voice for people, because prostate cancer has been such a taboo for men due to the consequences from being diagnosed with it.
So, I mean, you just recently found out December 2024 is not that long ago.
No, it's not.
But you received some news yesterday?
Yes, actually Tuesday I received some great news that my cancer is undetectable.
There we go, come on, round of applause for that. That's wonderful, sir.
Undetectable. It was tough. It's difficult because I didn't have anybody to talk to, men, that I could talk to, emotionally about it and open, because everybody's quiet because of the things that people think are a result of having prostate cancer. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case.
Yes, sir.
I want to speak to men to take care of themselves. There are things that we're going to be faced with after 50 for most of us.
Yes, sir.
It's moving closer to your younger years now, unfortunately, but we have to give ourselves an opportunity to fight these battles by being healthy and exercising, because some things that we're just not going to be able to control.
And so you're talking about, we see you working out there, talking about health, whether it's mental health, physical health, all of that. As a man, you said you didn't have anybody to talk to. How can you speak on that to men that are watching? I guess you talk a little bit about that in the book as well, but going through that as a man and as a black man as well. How do you find those outlets?
It's challenging. You have to be at peace with yourself. Because we're going to be faced with challenges in life. But that defines us as people, not just men. So I think it's important for us to have, self-care, spirituality, be in touch with your higher power, be grounded, good diet, exercise, and be around positive people. But more importantly, I want to speak and be a voice of the importance of having a primary care physician.
Let's start with that.
Right. Having a doctor that knows your family history.
Yes, sir.
That knows what levels you should be, your blood levels, having checks. I was blessed. My primary care physician, Dr. Bajan, was awesome with me because I didn't have any symptoms. Prostate cancer affects erectile dysfunction. It affects your, constant urination. I had none of those issues, but my PSA levels kept rising. Had I not had a doctor that I had a relationship with, I would have never been able to detect it. A lot of men find out they're at stage 4 cancer, so it's very challenging. So I've been blessed.
Look at that. So let's just start with the very simple of just finding a primary care physician. That can be the changing factor for a lot of men and women as well. So it is very important. Let's start having these discussions, but also let's purchase this book. Head over to you have your website, your Instagram handle?
Yes, my website is IamEdGoode.com. You can find my Suited for Life pages on there, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Different podcasts that I've been on. Very informative. All
right, let's go grab this book and let's give it to a man in your life. We'll be right back with more 12 About Town today.